Good afternoon. My name is Jim Humphrey, and I'm the Director of Military Recruiting and Outreach here at Maryville College. On behalf of the Maryville College and its Student Veteran Association, I'd like to welcome all of you to our 2020 Veteran Day program. We're glad you're here with us on this very important day as we take a moment to pause and recognize our nation's veterans, both past and present. Earlier today, our student veterans began our celebration with a table display in the Bartlett Hall atrium, allowing members of our campus to come by and show their appreciation. Currently, nearly 50 veteran and military affiliated students are enrolled here at Maryville College, adding to the growing richness and diversity of our campus and our classrooms. At this time, please enjoy these two special performances of our Maryville College lads led by Air Force veteran Mr. Alan Leeser as they perform a military service medley followed by a musical video entitled Tell My Father.
Over dale, we will hit the dusty trail, and those gay songs go rolling along. In and out, hear them shout, counter marching all about, and those gay songs go rolling along. Boys, high in the field artillery, dusty fool. As I dusty fields of green, let him lean on my shoulder. Tell him how I spent my youth, so the truth will grow. Tell my father when you can, I was a man. Tell him we will meet again, where the angels learn to fly. Tell him we will meet again, for with honor did I die. Tell him how I bore the blue, proud and true, through the fire. Tell my father, so he'll know I love him so. Tell him we will meet again, where the angels learn to fly. Tell him we will meet again, for with honor did I die. Tell him how I would have true, like taught me. Tell my father not to cry. Then say goodbye.
Thank you, Alan and lads. It's now my great pleasure to introduce the 12th Maryville College President, Dr. Brian Coker.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Alan and the lads. And of course, a special thank you to all of our veterans. That's what today is truly about, recognizing and appreciating the service and sacrifices of men and women in our armed forces so that all of us can have the freedoms and rights we enjoy each and every day. Our history of 200 plus years at Maryville College has been intertwined with that of our nation, which includes wars, military training on campus, veteran support, war bond sales, victory parades, and Gold Star flags. We know that our founder, Isaac Anderson, was a chaplain of a Tennessee brigade during the War of 1812. And we know that when the college closed during the Civil War, students departed to join up with armies of both the North and the South. Our friends in the college archives here have unearthed amazing stories of students, faculty, and staff, men and women who volunteered for service, left the college for training, and then went to the front lines in Europe during World Wars I and II. Many returned, but some did not. During those war years, those remaining here on campus supported the troops and showed their patriotism in various ways. For instance, it was the United States declaration of war against Germany in 1917, which inspired college officials to erect the flag atop Anderson Hall and display the American flag. It's hard for me to imagine that iconic building without that symbol of freedom waving in the wind each and every single day. To all of our alumni veterans, current veteran students, and to the family members of those who have served and continue to serve, we owe you a tremendous debt of gratitude, and we look forward to additional opportunities to share your stories. I'll now turn the program back over to Jim Humphrey, our Director of Military Outreach and Recruiting, to introduce our special guest speaker. Thank you all so very much.
We are deeply honored to have with us Captain Scott Moss, U.S. Navy, to bring today's address. Captain Moss was born in Atlanta, Georgia, and raised here in Maryville, Tennessee. He graduated from Maryville College in 1996 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in biology. He later obtained his Master's of Business from Oklahoma State University in 2012. After receiving his commission from Officer Candidate School in 1998, he began undergraduate flight training at Naval Air Station Pensacola, Florida. He completed his flight training at Randolph Air Force Base, Texas, where he earned his Wings of Gold, and then designated as a Naval Flight Officer in January of 2000. In July of 2000, Captain Moss reported to Flight Air Reconnaissance Squadron 3 in Tinker Air Force Base, Oklahoma, where he served as a branch officer, a navigator evaluator, a schedules officer. He qualified as an E6B navigator instructor, an airborne communications officer instructor, a mission commander, and mission commander evaluator. Captain Moss reported to the USS Enterprise in Norfolk, Virginia in July of 2006. He served as an assistant strike operations officer, a tactical action officer, and command duty officer. Captain Moss has served in numerous assignments over the years, culminating in his current position as commanding officer of the Naval Operations Support Center, Knoxville, Tennessee. He has accumulated over 3,600 flight hours in 5 different aircraft. His military decorations include, but are not limited to, the Meritorious Service Medal, 2 awards, the Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal, 6 awards, the Navy Achievement Medal, and various other personal and unit awards. Scott is married to Erin Cochran, also an MC alum of class of 2000. It's my great pleasure and honor to introduce Captain Scott Moss.
Hi, I'm Scott Moss, Maryville College class of 1996 and a captain in the United States Navy. I'm the former commanding officer of Fleet Air Reconnaissance Squadron 3 in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, and the current commanding officer of the Navy Operational Support Center on Alcoa Highway. I have about 250 selected reservists and FTS full-time support personnel at the command. Our CELRES are mobilization-ready sailors and officers that can deploy worldwide at a moment's notice. My staff helps to ensure that those CELRES are in fact mobilization ready and also helps with pay and drill weekends. First off, to the veterans, active duty members, reservists, spouses, families, thank you. Your sacrifice and continued support of the tenets that make this country the greatest in the world are not in vain. I truly appreciate what you have done and continue to do, and I applaud you for furthering your education. It's a vital piece of your future. I'm a Maryville High School graduate, and I attended UT right out of high school in 1992. I spent 3 semesters there, and I really got lost in the enormity and lack of accountability of a large school. I transferred to Maryville College in the spring of 1994, and I soon found out this would be a much different experience than at UT. My first class at UT had 600 people in it, and my senior year at Maryville College, I had a class, molecular biology, with only 4 students. You could go weeks without seeing the same person twice at UT, and you would see most everybody every day at Maryville College. So the differences were stark and vast. One of the great aspects of Maryville College is the fact that it absolutely gets you ready for the real world, sometimes without even realizing it. The first strength that comes to mind is critical thinking. Being able to not only recognize a problem, but the ability to analyze it and come up with creative and plausible solutions is at the cornerstone of what we do in the military. Maryville College definitely prepared me well on that front. Other aspects tied closely to critical thinking are open-mindedness and embracing diversity. Diversity obviously comes in many forms, but the one that really helped me was diversity of thought. Backgrounds differ, beliefs differ, and perspectives differ. These all combine to give a diversity of thought and ideas that individuals can bring to the table. Maryville definitely taught me to value these diversities and to keep an open mind as to what is possible and how we may get to those solutions. Next on the list is adaptability and flexibility. Given 2020, I think you're all too familiar with these concepts and ideas, and you were forced to become well versed in them, whether you liked it or not. Having a plan is fantastic, but being able to adapt and flex based on changing environments and situation is a key component to success. The old saying, flexibility is the key to air power, or Semper Gumby for the Marines out there, really translates across all facets of life. This brings me to my next point. If you do not have the situational awareness to realize and comprehend your surroundings and your environment, you are really at a disadvantage. Some lucky ones are born with an inherent sense of situational awareness, while others really have to proactively build this critical skill. Naval College was instrumental in helping me build my situational awareness and to help recognize changes in conditions and even in other people's attitudes and personalities. Naval College also taught me about leadership and mentorship. Most everyone wants to be a leader, but not everyone is willing to make the sacrifices it takes to be a great one. Obviously, there are many leadership styles out there, and a great leader can mix and match as the situation dictates. I found that being a servant leader and empowering those that work with me and for me have been very effective for encouraging and motivating my team to improve. On the flip side, micromanagement seems to be least effective in terms of allowing others to grow and flourish as leaders. Helping and guiding others is a key way that we can give back to the community, to individuals, and to the mission. This mentorship allows for development and contributes to success, while at the same time setting the building blocks for sustained performance. And remember that mentorship does not have to be formal. It can happen through everyday interactions and discussions, which leads to my last point. The social skills that Naval College gave me really helped along the way. Many a Navy decision has been made on the golf course, over an adult beverage, or at a dinner. The interactions and relationship building skills that started at Naval College has served me well over the years, and I have no doubt that I'm a better leader for it. Just being relatable, friendly, and considerate can go a long way. I hope that you guys have experienced some of the same realities that I did and have capitalized on the opportunities that Naval College has to offer. It is truly a fantastic and unique opportunity and experience, and will prepare you for whatever your future holds. I'm always available to help out any way I can, so don't hesitate to ask Jim for my contact information. Again, thanks for all you do and have done for our great country, and go Scots.
Thank you, Captain Moss. As we draw this Veterans Day event to a close, we'd like to share a short video presentation with you, which is a dedication to our current and past Naval College veterans, faculty, and staff. The veteran students and staff advisors here at MC would like to thank you for spending this time with us and for your support of our nation's veterans.